Let's go ahead and finish 1978 debut album from Kate Bush, The Kick Inside, with the title track. We finally made it to the end, The Kick Inside. Where are we going to go from here with Kate Bush? What are we going to listen to next from her? I already know, but I ain't telling you. Not yet. It's going to be a little bit. There'll be a slight delay, as I tend to do, but you know. We all know I'm going to listen to more Kate Bush, just like we all know I'm going to listen to more Genesis, more Yes. This just cannot. I'm not embarrassed for it. So let's go ahead and finish out the album, The Kick Inside, the title track. Let's go. Ba-boom.
I've pulled down my lace and the chills. Ooh, do you know you have the face of a genius? I'll send your love to Zeus. Ooh, by the time you read this, I'll be well in touch, giving it all in a moment or two. I'm giving it all in a moment for you. I'm giving it all, giving it, giving it, giving it. This kicking here inside makes me leave you behind. No more under the quilt to keep you warm. Your sister I was born. You must lose me like an arrow shot into the killer storm. You and me on the rubbing knee. Didn't we cry at that mythology? I will come home again, but not until the sun and the moon meet on yon hill. I'm giving it all in a moment or two. I'm giving it all in a moment for you. I'm giving it all, giving it, giving it, giving it. This kicking here inside makes me leave you behind. No more under the quilt to keep you warm. Your sister I was born. You must lose me like an arrow shot into the killer storm. Pulled down my lace and the shoes. Ooh, do you know you have the face of a genius? I'll send your love to Zeus. Oh, by the time you read this.
What a gorgeous ending to the album. I think that immediately that's probably one of the best tracks here on the album. It just wraps it all up in this beautiful emotional blanket of closure. The piano and her playing, of course, of the piano and her singing are stars here. Stars in this galactic blanket that are just fabulous. I think this gets a nice drama across in the music without sounding melodramatic. I'm not sure what she's speaking about, but she's speaking in some sort of family relations, perhaps to a sibling. She mentions your sister, I was born, so I would imagine there's something there. And while I don't know exactly what's being said, it seems that there's some sort of struggle about staying, about leaving home. There's something going on, perhaps just life growing up. And I think that the beauty of that is captured in her singing here, which is just absolutely beautiful. This is a track that benefits from not having a lot of other instruments and music playing around it. Here, you get a lot of strings that, of course, come in and sweep with her, harmonies, and that's kind of it. The piano is that main melodic line. Her singing is that main melodic line that accents the piano, and it's just brilliantly played. It's something to get absolutely swept up in, and I think that this is a great, great little quiet maelstrom to get swept up in the closure of the album. But let's talk about these lyrics. I've pulled down my lace and the chintz. Oh, do you know you have to face the face of a genius? I'll send your love to Zeus. Oh, by the time you read this, I'll be well in touch. And just because we were talking about her sister or your sister I was born later on, I'm just imagining like she's writing a letter to her sibling. Like she's the older and he's the younger, or she's the younger. I'm giving it all a moment or two. I'm giving it all in a moment for you. I'm giving it all, giving it. This kicking here inside makes me leave you behind. No more under the quilt to keep you warm. Your sister I was born. You must lose me like an arrow shot into the killer storm. Like, I'm going to leave one day. You know, little brother, little sister, I'm going to leave one day. Big sister's got to go. So, you know, I'm writing you this letter. I'm writing you this memoir for you to read later. And by the time you read it, yes, I will have been gone, but I'm getting back in touch. Something like that. You and me on the bobbing knee, didn't we cry at the old mythology he'd read? I will come home again, but not until the sun and the moon meet you, or meet on yon hill. So that sounds like a never. Unless it's just like, I mean, the sun and moon are never going to meet on the hill, so is that... And then she just repeats the lyrics there again. This kicking here inside makes me leave you behind, no more under the quilt to keep you warm. Let's read about it. We got Kate Bush Encyclopedia pulled up. The song was inspired by a traditional folk song, and it was in an area that I wanted to explore because it's one that is really untouched, and that is one of incest. Okay, well, we Targaryens now. There are so many songs about love, but they are always on such an obvious level. This song is about a brother and sister who are in love, and the sister becomes pregnant by her brother. And because it is so taboo and unheard of, she kills herself in order to preserve her brother's name in the family. I would have never gotten all that from the lyrics. Just reading the lyrics. Never got... The actual song is in fact a suicide note. The sister is saying, I'm doing it all for you. And don't worry, I'll come back to you someday. Like I said, we Targaryens now. Targaryens in Alabama. Anyways, still a beautiful track, though. Let me know what you guys thought of it, though. And let me know what you thought of the album. You can let me know those thoughts in the comments down below. You're, of course, more than welcome to follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you, as always, for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll be here for you. Waiting. Bye, guys.